Alright, gamers. You guys ready to do some stram in this flam flam? I got my morning dose of psychic damage already from these things. These trackers. They're just annoying. I can't seem to get them to behave like they're supposed to. And so then I'm stuck spending, I wake up early. I do everything
me likey.
to get the stream going early. And then just Steam VR just dunks all over my day. Oh, I gotta restart my little hand trackers. Scrubboy, thank you for the redeem. Oh, uh-oh. Game Boy photo time. Did you get a good one? We also got a, hang on, I'm not jerking off invisible things. Calibrating the hand trackers. We got a new, redeem. You can now take screenshots of the stream. It's a little different than the Game Boy Photo, and it's a little more instantaneous. Which is good for, like, I don't know, if you want to get a 6 screenshot and you're quick enough, the redeem should be practically instant. Mods can now clip with the ! Clip command. Oh, come on. Calibrate. And it is 90 degrees in my room. And I have only been streaming for like 5 minutes. Very good. Alright, finger trackers are... Yeah, no, I need more clips, but I know it's hard, especially because like a lot of you guys watch on mobile. So I'm getting that sorted out. I have a couple of other cool things in the works. I don't know how you guys are feeling about this, but I want to, one, figure out vertical streaming, which should be nice for people on mobile. I gotta figure out like how that all works. Because eventually Twitch is gonna allow mobile streaming, so if you're like on a mobile phone, you can watch the stream in like a vertical mode. But I'm also toying with the idea of being able to stream to YouTube alongside Twitch. And at the moment, I'm only going to do that if I can get some very specific things to work. I want it to be a seamless experience. And I know in the past I've said that like I'm not a fan of the whole like streaming to 2 platforms at once. The reason I want to do this is twofold. So one is Twitch's discoverability right now is pretty horrible. The other thing is YouTube VODs. If I stream them directly to YouTube, I can have a different YouTube stream that uses a different audio source for the background music, so it doesn't have issues with the VODs getting taken down. Okay, thank you so much for the $10 tip, helping us work towards that goal of a new audio mixer over there on that side. Yeah. And if we get some cool new people in from the YouTube side, great. I'm not counting on it. I'm not banking on it. If it's possible to have YouTube and Twitch and maybe even TikTok all streaming at the same time, it could be chaos, but it could be a nice kind of chaos, and we can get a bunch of fresh new faces in here. I'm realizing that the webcam mic. Another thing I set up closed captions. Mute source if heard on stream. What the hell? I have like a closed caption things I set up and it didn't work. So that's unfortunate. But I'll look into that. Let's see, is there any other cool stuff? I'm trying to think if there's anything else cool I need to tell you guys about. Oh, schedule for this week. So, we're doing a Saturday stream this Saturday. Hang on, sorry. Let me go back to this. Let me go back to this so I can talk directly at your face. So Saturday, we're doing our first collab stream in like a really long time. We're gonna be streaming with Hailstone. We've rated them a few times recently. They're a VGC player, and they're gonna be joining us for some Piplup shiny hunting. So another streamer I know is doing their stream anniversary, and they want to do like a big shiny hunting collab weekend with a bunch of streamers. And so what's gonna happen is Hale and I are gonna stream, and then we're probably gonna raid the person who's running the event. Their name is Perrin. They're pretty sweet, and it should be a fun extra excuse for a bonus stream. I'm wondering why the background source flickers. You guys saw that, right? It does it occasionally. I feel like things break if I don't constantly touch them, and if I constantly... See, it flickered again. And I'm not sure what's up with that. It's kind of annoying. Everything's fucking possessed, I'm telling ya. Anyway. You guys want to do some shinny hunting? Hunt some shinnies? See, I'm like shrimping in my chair. Why am I shrimping? Is it because I have locomotion? Hang on, let me see. So I got the locomotion thing on, so now I can walk over here. See? I'm over here now. But if I come over here and I sit back in my chair, it's gonna look like I'm shrimping. I need like a stool. Because it can't tell. Did your tip come through? It did. It was, the alert was brief. Hang on, I can replay the alert if I can find where it went. Why is it not showing in stream elements? It did go through, because see, look, it's up there. But I'm surprised it didn't do the alert, and it doesn't show. Is this because I don't have the stream elements? Let's see, stream elements docs. Oh, do I seriously need a separate activity feed for stream elements to show? Bruh. And if I open the doc, hang on, let me show you what's on my screen. Hang on. I change to desktop view. Hang on. Check it. All right, you guys ready for some Inception? Tools, stream elements, and then if I click this activity feed one, oh, see, it showed up and then it disappeared for a second. But yeah, it's there. I can replay the alert.
I was really hoping for some cake or fried chicken, but there were long lines everywhere.
There you go. Stream elements cringe moment, yeah. Yeah, it was probably while your manager was there. It was definitely there. Whoa. Okay, can I get this back over here now? God, there's so much fucking... Now there's like fucking spam on my... Oh god. There's so many things on my screen right now, and it's just overwhelming. Chat appearance. Can I do... Nope, I can't do that. Exit chat and events. Get default chat. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's a lot cleaner. Now I can see a single set of events. But Stream Elements is telling me in no less than 3 separate spaces on my screen that I have new sponsorship invitations that I could not give less of a shit about. I'm sorry, I don't want to promote your shitty Star Trek game. Fuck off. You know? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of my face. Persona chat. Wardo. I want persona chat behind Wardo. Squidtaba isn't subbed. Oh. Damn. I didn't even get to see them post anything. It just banned them. Goodbye, idiot. Contracting Anguish. God, get a shorter name. It didn't even let them post the link. It was so fast. Bro got auto-turreted. 12-year-old ass name. Bro, I've known people who put their, like, fucking full name as their online handle. Like, their literally, like, first, middle, last as their name online. I feel like that's like a pipeline trait. Like, it's gonna make you grow up to have, what's it called? Not blue hair and pronouns, the opposite of that. Sunglasses and a MAGA hat. Alright, I just realized that my Nintendo Switch is not in this room. So I have to go get that. I don't know what, I brought my controller in here and put it on the dock to charge, but I didn't do that for my frickin' Nintendo Switch. Today's gonna be a day, isn't it? Your girl needs some encouragement. I was playing with my Switch all across the house this weekend. I was like getting high and being stupid. One sec. Ugh. See, now it doesn't know where I actually am because I got up, and now the tracking's gonna be wacky again. Let's go. Tentacle difficulty day. You love to see it. Okay, I want to test something up. Like, while I'm up. Tracking, hang on. Hang on. See, and it thinks I'm looking a different way than I actually am. See, if I turn, does it actually turn my body? No, it doesn't. I just do like a weird helicopter thing. Let me, let's see. Turn on shoulder rotation. No, that doesn't work either. But see, look, now my tracker isn't on my hand. I have to recalibrate it because I got up. This is horseshit. I also need to, like, add a thing to Wardo that, like, whenever I do this, it puts my character on a cross. Alright, so I just did tracking calibration. Broken. Everything broken. Again. I can't fucking win with this shit, dude. Like, it doesn't even see my trackers anymore. It thinks they are all the way up there in the ceiling. And it can't even pick up that, like, they're aligned. It thinks, like, this is pointing at the ceiling. And so if I turn them off, that might fix it. But, like, shit, man, I don't know. I don't know why they can't just make these trackers, like, consistently work. they're designed to make like the worst user experience imaginable. I think that's what it was. It's like a psyop. Alright, so I just restarted them. I'm hoping I don't have to fucking restart everything. I'm fucking blowing my brains out. Let's see. Okay. Thinks I'm sitting here. If I do that. Calibrate. Alright, is it working now? Am I good? I think I'm good. Hope I'm good. Patience is running low. Bro, I just want to stream. I just want to put Pogloom on. Pain and suffering. Oh shit, we're back. That's right. I just...
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Honestly, so true, Basti. Alright. What are we hunting today? I don't even fucking know what hunts are available. So we're gonna look at Scarlet and Violet and if you guys want to also be cool, like, we need emotes. We need to refresh our emotes. We haven't refreshed our emotes in a really long time. And I want more, like, meme motes. Stupid shit. A Magikarp, a Ditto, and a Piplup. Okay, well, Piplup will happen on Friday. Sorry, Saturday. Okay, some other updates for y'all. Actually, we got some stream updates. Alright. I get your calendars out because I'm doing some schedule shifting over the next couple days. Okay. So next week, no stream on Friday. I'm gonna be on a road trip. I'm flying out to California and helping my parents drive one of their dogs from California to the undisclosed bunker that I am streaming from. But then I'll have Ruby again for a week, and she can do gross stuff like shit on my floor and burp in my face when I'm trying to sleep. I might not stream on the Monday of Labor Day because I might still be doing my road trip. It just depends on how good of a time, like, my time is driving. Send me a okay, all right, I'll send you some good ones. I think my favorite is the Wojak one, the one where he's like, Wojaks are probably my favorite memes. They embrace my doomer mindset. Okay, but here's the thing. So next week no stream on Friday, following week no stream on Monday, but we are doing a special stream for the Switch 2 release, assuming, you know, everything goes according to plan and I get it when I'm supposed to. On the day the Switch releases, we will do an 8-hour stream. And then following that week, we will stream on... Oh, see, my tracking just stutters now. I don't understand. I wonder if it's because it's, like, super hot in the house. I don't... And it's not even, like, the house. It's just hot in my room. Got it. I got that Metagross from the Mightiest Mark thing, and my god, that was a fucking nightmare to get. That shit was hard. Alright, we got, let's see, Donphan, Golduck, Venonat, Charcadet. Oh, we got the Dancing Bird. Dancing Bird might be worth it, honestly. And we could do a flying type sandwich. Oh, and we got bomb beer. All right, we got some worthwhile hunts. Stuff I don't already have. Oh, a snivy outbreak too. We could do some snivy. Okay. All right. What do you guys want to start with? Do you guys want to start with snivy, or do you guys want to start with oricorio? I'm gonna go somewhere where I can actually make a sandwich, because I don't think I can make one here. Snivy! Alright, you got it, champ. Yeah, no, it was, okay, this morning was a rough start with all the technical hiccups, but we're all smiles now. Morning, Led. I mean, Snivy's pretty femme. Like, no cap. Did we already get Shiny Execute? Yeah, we got Shiny Execute already. How big is my car? Like I have a couple of cars actually. I have like a kind of like a standard boring, you know, SUV style car, like one of those smaller SUVs. But I also have a bright yellow, like, convertible Volkswagen from, like, the 70s. Oh, you're not asking me. You're asking this. Okay, sorry. I don't know how to read chat. The fuck? No, it's just, like, the Volkswagen... The Volkswagen was my first car. Sorry, there's all these shiny things on the ground, and it's like massaging my neuron to pick them up as I go. Alright. Picnic time! What's the shiny sandwich for grass types? Isn't it just like lettuce? Every shiny sandwich guide sucks except for this one. Let's see, grass. Yeah, just a piece of lettuce and then a salty and a sour. Alright. Let us show you a terrific time. I want to go for a shiny Skarmory, but I don't know. God, I got so much fucking Herba Mystica. I could fucking never have to do a raid again until the next Pokemon game comes out. Alright, 3 pieces of lettuce. Don't fuck this up, Snacks. I'm gonna actually put the bread on it. I never do that. Mmm, leafy greens. Ah. I made a small update to my model. I don't know if you guys noticed it already, but check it out. Look, hang on, let me get up in your face really quick. Let me just look. See now when I smile, I do. Wait, hang on. I have to. Where's the fucking thing? There we go. Okay. Now when I smile, I don't do that stupid smile. Got that little shit-eating grin. I've been having fun with Fixing small shit on the stream that stuff that bothers me, no one else notices. That Pixar grin. Is that what that's called?
I sleep now.
Oh. Frameworks. Grob. Question mark. Yeah. Plus all the redeems are cheaper. What was something else I was working on? A couple of things that aren't finished yet. Alright, let's get us some little guys. Just gonna have the Metagross murder station set up here. The Shiny Snipe is one that's a little easier to pick out because he's kind of like a teal color. Kind of like a dark teal, if I remember right. Yeah. So I ordered a, for Wednesday, I wanted to do retro games. I ordered a, like an adapter for my Xbox. It's like an Xbox, like OG Xbox to HDMI. And, first they, like, delayed the order, and then they canceled it. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess I'll just die. And then I went to the local game store, and they normally had, like, a couple of these sitting on the back wall. They were totally out of them. I was like, hey, didn't you used to have, like, 4 or 5 of these just, like, on the wall at any given point? He goes, oh, yeah, no one was buying them, so I sold them online. I was like, now I need one, and you don't have it. Hey, yo, does that... Oh my god, that Executor looked like it had a little leafy dick for a second. Still, no Xbox cable, no bitches. The guy said he's gonna order one for me, so I'm gonna go by there, probably tomorrow morning and see if he's got it in. I mean, we did Pokemon Snap again, but I owe Topkick a grab by the ghoulies stream. Plus, like, I'd like to be able to use my OG Xbox with the capture card. Because, like, I went through, like, a huge pain in the ass to mod that Xbox to play games off the hard drive. A 4-hour drive to the mountains. Honestly, I kind of wish I could have a job where I got to just drive a lot. It sounds like a fun time, except for, like, maybe when I have tummy trouble. Then, like, maybe it's not as fun. But I don't know. Just keep a bunch of... I always keep tummy meds in my purse. Because you never know when you're gonna have hot girl tummy trouble. Yeah, no, I'm sure, and like, I'm sure you get like those jobs where they're so worried about the bottom line that if you're 5 minutes off of like a scheduled delivery, like, they'll just fucking ream your ass for it.
People always ask me, Pokemon narrator, why are you constantly following Ash and his friends and narrating his achievements? And I always tell them, shit the fuck up, you try stalking the best trainer alive. Someone who can hit ground types with his Pikachu with horn shenanigans. Name someone else who can do that shit. Now not.
What? Huh? Oh my god. Look at, there's a little tiny one and a big one. Literally, don't talk to me or my son ever again. How do I take a picture? Is there a zoom? Majestic, right? Now we killed him. Shut the fuck up. You sweared twice, I'm telling your mom. Smugleaf. Smugleaf is a good name, honestly. I like Snivy, I don't like, it's one of those starters that like, it grows on me less if it evolves. Haha, you thought we escaped the Pokemon Snap stream, but we're actually back to Pokemon Snap for the Pokemon Scarlet
Why is it
Violet
called an oven?
for
When you
Nintendo
oven the cold food of out hot, eat the food.
You know, the Pokemon narrator sounds like a masculine version of like the TikTok AI voice they do for like TikTok clips. You know which one I'm talking about. I was in a VR chat hangout the other day, and someone said, if any of my friends get a Switch 2, I'm blocking and unfriending them. And I felt very insecure, because I'm getting a Switch 2. I don't know if they were serious or not. I know some people are like definitely salty that they didn't get a pre-order. But
Homie told me to shit the fuck up, and oh god, it's going back up the wrong way.
Oh my god. My guy, you good?
Cool.
Only getting his balls strained. What the hell? Hi TNO. Yeah, no, Hunt's going fine. We just started, so we're starting with Snivy, and then we're gonna move on to there's a couple of bird types. There's an Oricorio outbreak, and I'm hoping I can get a couple, because it'd be nice to have all the different forms. I'm sure more Gardevoirs in Pokemon Snap. You know they did that because people are goons. I don't know why the fucking Stream Avatars game keeps like pulling itself to the front window. I like the trading card game Pocket, but I can't take it like super seriously. Cause it's like they're not real cards. I mean, they're real cards, like they're worth collecting, I guess, but like I can't, eventually they're gonna go away. Like eventually that app is gonna shut down, or eventually, like, I don't know. Also definitely a little bit pay to win. So like the online part of it doesn't appeal to me. Yeah, I never, ever spend money on it. Chat, I think if we don't get a shiny Snivy, I'll probably just reset the game, because this is our first outbreak, and I don't want to waste like an actual Snivy outbreak, you know? I mean, I've lost a lot of my, like... Why does this keep fucking popping into the foreground? Get the fuck out of here. Stay over here. Oh, see, and then my tracker did that thing, too. Dude, today's been, like, fucking tech difficulty nightmare for me. And the worst part is, like, I I don't know, like, how I'm fixing some of these things, so I'm just kind of stuck here scratching my head, like, okay, well, when's the next headache gonna show up? Trading card game Pocket? Oh, yeah, no, sorry, which card game isn't pay to win? Is a good point. I don't know, I miss going to, like, the card shops and, like, back, like, when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still fun for me, I get so excited to go to this card shop and actually, like, trade cards with the card shop owner. Like, he was super chill. He definitely was, like, a bit more fair towards, like, younger, like kids and stuff, and I was, like, I don't know, I was, like, 15, so he wasn't, like, a total asshole and tried to scam me. He said as long as you came into the store and you didn't smell bad, like, he would give you a fair deal. Yeah, I think Link Monsters, Pendulum, XYZ, all that stuff, like... Magic's still pretty cool. I never did early Magic the Gathering. Yeah, let's not waste that Snivy outbreak. We'll just redo it. Yeah, I don't know. And like the one-turn kill meta, like that's not interesting. Why the fuck would you waste... And it sucks, too, because you have to just sit there and wait for the fucking jackass on the other side of the table to take 5 minutes to OTK you. And I'm like, that's 5 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back. I like collecting the crossover decks. So I have the Fallout ones, and I want to get the Final Fantasy ones. I have 2 on pre-order. I'm not doing the fucking all holographic set because like that's just like a little bit too much for me. And I buy the pre-built decks, and then like at most I'll swap out like a few cards. Like if I look it up and they say, oh yeah, no, like this card's basically useless in this deck, you can swap it out. I'll doctor the decks a little bit, but I won't spend more than like 20 bucks buying extra cards for the deck. And then I just play Commander format. Because it's like, most of like the people I know that play Commander are pretty chill. There's this one person that I was playing with, and like we were all being pretty like casual about it. And then this chick comes to the table with like a fucking, I shit you not, like, it's like the Walmart version of the Kaiba Corp, like, deck box. You know, like the big silver box that Kaiba carries his decks in. And this chick sits down and she goes, oh yeah, I bought another booster box. And she fucking sits there and like some kind of rat opens up a bunch of packs and then like, oh, this card's worth this much money. I'm like, that's cool. I really, like, we're playing right now. Oh, okay, hang on, let me get this deck. And then she'd sit there and, like, start playing, and she'd, like, oh, this card cost me $500. I'm like, shut up. Like, no one cares. See, here's the thing. Like, I get why people don't like Commander. Like, people prefer their, like, standard format. But Commander's good for, like, people who don't really play the game super often, and then if you have cool people to play with, then it's like super chill. We just did a fucking ad. Why is there another one? What is going on? Yeah, well, here's the thing, like, and this is gonna sound super mean, but like, I'm gonna guess that because she's unemployed, like she's like, I'm gonna guess she's unemployed and paying for with those cards, like with all her welfare money. So, like, you know, that's how you want to live. Go for it. I just seems like a bad financial footwork. It's all she has. Yeah, no, like that's. And so to that end, like, you know, do what makes you happy, but don't sit there and rub it in people's faces, especially when they don't care, because it just makes you sound like a turd. And the thing is, she had this like fucking deck, and she keeps talking about how much every card works. First one to lose. I hard targeted her in that match of Commander, because she's like, oh, I have a cat deck, and I was using the fucking Fallout, like the standard Fallout like dog meat deck, no, like out of the box. I was like, what? She goes, why are you bullying me? I said, well, you have the cat deck, I have the dog deck. We're mortal enemies now. Yeah, no, all Yu-Gi-Oh! is OTK decks now. It's an OTK metagame, and I'm not here for it.
Jimmy's mom?
Yes, Carl, Jimmy's mom. And like, people can call me a hater and say like, oh, you're just mad because you can't afford good Magic cards. I'm really not. I really don't give a shit. I bought the Fallout decks. I'm gonna buy the Magic the Gathering decks, and if they ever put another cool, like if they do like, I don't know, like if they did a Naruto one, I'd probably buy it. Just to say like, haha, I have the Nart deck. Nart. And I think the people, I think people who spend too much on card games in general are just insufferable. Like, I think it's totally fine to like enjoy it as a hobby, even if it's your main hobby. But if it's all you spend money on and it's all you talk about, everybody in the room gets tired of you really quick. Because in college it was the same way, and in high school it was the same way. Like, the guy who brought the most expensive deck to the table was the first person everyone wanted to leave. Like, woof, woof, bitch. Yeah, did you guys have a fun Mother's Day? Anybody do anything fun with their mom?
For Mother's Day,
Not like in a weird way.
I spent it with Jimmy's mom, and she made me her.
My God.
Skibidi beep.
Bro, come up for air. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and, so, like, the Pokemon cards, my thing with that, if I ever see somebody who comes in acting like a scalper, when I'm in the store, and I'm, like, sitting there trying to buy things, and they come in and start grabbing, like, boxes and booster packs by the fistful, I'm gonna have a really hard time not throwing hands. I'm not mad because I can't buy them. I'm mad because, like, the kid that's getting into Pokemon doesn't have the opportunity to now because some fucking basement-dwelling crust fuck came in and bought a bunch of cards to sell on his eBay shop. Fucking execute that guy at point blank. Just make an example. I took Grandma out to dinner for breakfast breakfast, lunch? I don't know. Early lunch with Gram for Mother's Day. That was my Mother's Day gift to Grandma, but also to my mom, because my mom's out of the state right now and couldn't take Grandma to lunch. Brunch, that's it. I knew there was a word. Yeah, I don't know. Why can't people be normal about buying things? Like, why can't people just buy a couple packs of Pokemon cards and call it a day, and then come back a week later and buy another couple packs? Why do you gotta buy 25 packs? Why do you gotta buy the whole store inventory of Pokemon cards just so you could sell them and buy more? Bro, that's not collecting. That's a gambling addiction. Get help. And I've had people tell me, like, they look at my Pokemon card finder and they go, oh, that one's worth it. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm not selling it. Like, I got it because I like Pokemon cards and I want to have something to hand down to my nephew or grandchildren and be like, this is what I collected when I grew up. I mean, you guys have probably seen, like, the YouTube videos or, like, the TikTok videos showing the Pokemon vending machines and, like, the way, like, people will line up at them and try to buy every single thing. And now the machines only let you buy... They had to go in and update the machines so that people could only buy one thing, like, a day. See, I don't care how much this stuff is worth, though, Reptile. Like, it's just like, it's just, I just collect them because I like the art on them. Or I go, oh, hey, this is a card that, like, Sydney got me for when she was out of town in another country, and there's, like, a story there to it. I mean, sure, it's fun to put, like, a value on things, but, like, I don't know. It just seems cringe to me. I was talking to, when I was in line at GameStop, and I was talking to one of the people that works there. They were telling me all about the crazy shit these scalpers do, and the resellers do, where, like, they will keep track of what days the representative from the Pokemon company will come by to drop off the new sets of cards. And they'll basically camp out in the cart, and then second that person, the representative leaves, they go in and buy every single pack, and they've had to tell them, like, sorry, limit 2 per customer. On the like GameStop's online store, they actually cancel your order if you order more than 2 of, like, these game consoles, or sorry, not game consoles, the Pokemon card packs. They said that, it got so bad that, like, they have to start randomizing the day that the representative would come to drop off the cards for sale at the GameStop. And people were still showing up, like, within minutes of that lady getting there. And they found out that one of the resellers had put a tracker on the car. They put a tracker on this lady's car so they knew when she was going to go to the GameStop. Yes. That's insane. That's like mental illness levels of insane. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is normal. This is probably something that a lot of them do. And so that's why, like, when someone goes, oh, I collect and resell, I'm like, no, kill yourself. Jump off a roof. Literally light yourself on fire. Pokemon fan having sex challenge, impossible. Yeah, no, that's like stalking your drug dealer so you can get the fix. Fuck that.
I'm sick and tired of this job. It's driven me insane. Why is Ash always 10? It's been 30 years. I'm losing my Poke Marbles. Where the hell is his father? Today, our heroes crash out.
Underclock, you are like a little baby. Someone in chat, one of you guys that likes to break the bots. Show Underclock how it's done. Use one of the text-to-speech bots to summon Satan. Let's go. Also, hi, cute kitty. Hi. Put it into the lab for experimentation. I've seen you guys do it. Oh my god, more ads? I feel like we just saw them a minute ago. I feel like the ads are more frequent. What the fuck is going on? Bruh, it's like technical difficulty Tuesday, and it's not even, like, Monday's just starting. I need someone to put me down with a nail gun. Oh, there you go, Underclock. Oh, but Underclock's there you go. And if Underclock was trapped behind the ad, then...
Yeah. We got ouch! Talk about brain blast.
There you go. There you go.
It's time to go insane.
Hi, welcome to GameStop. Sorry, we're all out of Pokemon cards. Yes, I know why you're here, you sniveling little bitch. Sorry, you're too late. Some guy came in before you and bought all the fucking cards. We had a limit of 2 per person, but he brought his family of 9 and bought our entire stock of ETBs and booster packs.
All right. We feeling good? Did you guys get to meet the demons?
Ja.
I like that one. That was a good one. Kaka kaka ala kaka 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 ja. Let's see. Is this? I haven't actually tested this one while the stream is live. Let's test it.
Well, here it goes.
Oh, see, my tracking's getting fucky again. What is going on, dude? I don't understand what is happening with the trackers.
What taste? What taste is this? I'm certain I am, if light decides to. Oh, sour is it?
That was good.
Welcome to GameStop. Sorry, we're all out of Pokemon cards. Yes, I know why you're here.
Wait,
you
did we just do
sniveling
this
little
one?
Bitch. Sorry, you're too late. Some guy came in before you and bought all the fucking cards. We had a limit of 2 per person, but he brought his family of 9 and bought our entire stock of ETBs and booster packs.
It's a lettuce piss sandwich. What the hell? Alright, this is it. 3rd time's the charm, chat. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Oh my god, what the fuck was there an iceberg in the middle of my iceberg lettuce? I don't know who Pokesama is. If I buy Pokemon cards, I just buy singles off of like TCG Trader or like in store at like local comic book shops and game shops. But tell me, we like tea in this chat, Underclock. So feel free to spill the tea here. This is a safe space for everybody, but me, apparently. That's not true. This isn't a safe space. This is a space full of haters. We will bring the haterade. Tell us who we need to bully.
I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny.
Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me.
You already know, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker. You can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker. No, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it,
God damn. Joker, no! Bro, where's the shiny? I like choked on my own spit for a sec. Normally we have good shiny luck. I don't know what's going on today. What if the Pokemon fluffed him? What if Lopunny wanted to give him just a little bit of that puff puff? Yeah, no, Pokemon card packs are way overpriced. That's why it's like, for the amount of like a pack, where you're gonna get like definitely 5 cards you don't want, and maybe one that you're kind of like, oh yay, it's shiny, but I didn't want this. You could just buy the card you actually want. And I know there's that, well, you might have a card. I might pull a rainbow trainer card. And like, yeah, but like, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna sell it and get more packs and just repeat the process? And at the end of the day, the store will have all your money and you'll have a handful of cards that you kind of like medium amount of happy with. Oh, are you shiny? My boy. There we go. All right, we got our first one. Oh no, Leaf Storm.
This resort has got to be the one. If it isn't, I might just fucking crash out.
Oh.
Ga-ga-ga!
We're topping you good, girl?
Please cleanse me of my sins that I committed in 1962.
What? Damn, she really was crashing out. Hello? What sins did she commit? Bro, if this little asshole doesn't get in the Pokeball, use my Mega Ball. Mega Orb. They're called, actually, they're called Hyper Balls. The yellow lines on the top make an H. They're called Hyper Balls in Japan. Fun fact, did you know that the first Pokemon was Rhydon? Guys, give me more fun facts that, like, people drop in chat, but, like, are basically... See, why is my arm just fucking drifting? What the fuck? Bro, I don't know why my trackers are so bugged today. What are we calling this little snivy? Let's call it Smug Leaf. Smug Leaf. Damn, hyper balls bring a different meaning in the snack stream. Hey Callie, good morning. Callie, I'm having a rough day. All my VR stuff is being such a pain in the ass. You'll see it. My tracker will just like randomly like just. It'll just float. It'll just float like that. It'll do it. My character, if my VTuber model looks like it's doing a sig high, I'll just fucking just yeet me across the screen. All my trackers like just been like a huge pain in the dick today. I don't know if it's because it's like really hot in here. If the heat's having an issue, causing an issue, I don't know. Model's trying to get me canceled. Honestly, fucking put me down like a sick dog. Callie, did you end up hitting your Switch 2 goal? Any mirrors in here? No, and nothing's really changed in here since my last stream. So like it was fine this weekend. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cat. Well, hopefully you'll hit it soon. Are you like all wrapped up with your hours for your donathon stuff? Back to your normal schedule? Hell yeah, that's exciting. Well, if you think you're gonna be streaming by the time I'm wrapping things up, which will be probably in like, probably another hour. We got a little late to start today, so I wanna try to like start actually streaming till noon, like, you know, work permitting. Work was starting to kind of creep into my personal schedule a bit for a while there, so I'm trying to undo that. Oh, much later? Okay, alright, that's fine. We got other people on the homie list. Yeah, I don't know, like, work's been less stressful lately. Like, I feel like communication with my boss has been way better, but, like, the client side has just been a nightmare. I would love to find a new job. It's, now's kind of not a good time for it, I think. Given the state of things in the US, it's, like, really risky to jump ship. Am I still having to hurry up and wait? Literally every day. And the worst thing about that kind of like, that hurry up and wait thing, which is like basically like, client asks me to get them something right away, but then whenever they have to give me something to do my job, they take forever. Is like, it puts pressure on me on both sides, because the longer they take, the less time I have to do the things I need to do. Like the designing, or the building, or whatever it is. Yeah, it's true, Kelly. And like, the worst thing is like, I know whatever workplace I'm at is gonna be lucky to have me, because I'm a good worker. Every job I've ever had, I usually put in more effort than I probably should, given, you know, how much I'm being paid or what my position is. Because I'm the type of person, like, I don't half-ass things, even if it's something I don't want to do. I'll do a good job. You know, even in my current job, like, I kept their company afloat a few times, you know? So, but I'm gonna have, like, a lot of job opportunities that just disappear just because they're gonna be like, oh, you're trans. And they're just gonna make a bunch of assumptions. And it's like, alright, well, you guys can go jerk off in a lake. You have 2 bosses? Gee, Bill, your work lets you have 2 wieners? We got 1 shiny Snivy, which isn't bad. I was kind of hoping we'd get at least 2. Okay. Did the bosses at least manage somewhat similarly to each other, or did they both act, like, very different? Yeah, I don't feel good, like, if I'm stuck all day working, and then at the end of the day, the work I did is shit quality. I don't feel good about that. And it doesn't matter what that work is. Back when I was like working in a warehouse, like working like in online orders, I wanted to pack as many orders as I could and like get them all done accurately and like be able to say at the end of the day, like I like thinking about the actual output of my work, like the fact that like because I got a bunch of shit done, a bunch of students are getting their school, like their textbooks and shit, you know, right away, so that they're not stressing about it like at the beginning of the semester. Or like when I do my online design stuff, like for my clients, like the fact that that design I did is gonna show up in an in-store display or like, you know, on a website visited by millions of people, like I want to do a good job. But I don't know. I feel like that kind of work ethic isn't rewarded nowadays. Now it's literally just about like the bottom dollar. I call that bean counting. You get the people working in the what's it called? Accounting department, and they just count the beans. That's all they care about. Yeah. Well, and I've been better about like telling my boss. I was like, look, hey, I'm working like almost 60 hours a week. I'm about to crash out. You need to figure out how to make this not keep happening, because if it keeps happening, I won't. And then you're gonna be in a really rough spot. You gotta speak their language, and like depending on what job you have, like you may not be able to do that because they'll just replace you with someone else. You know, those high turnover rate jobs, like working at like a cashier stand or something, they don't give a fuck. Like you just gotta stand there and just do your prison sentence. They could not give less of a fuck, and it sucks. Nobody wins in those kind of workplaces. The managers don't realize that if they just treated their employees better and they didn't have such a high turnover rate, they could afford to pay more and still like be profitable. Because like, yeah, you gotta realize like these managers, the mistake they always make is like the cost of hiring someone and training them is way more expensive than just treating your employees good in the first place. Yeah. A lot of people do quiet quitting, which is like, okay, I'm not going to do any more than exactly what is in my job description. And it's a conversation that like I have with my boss a lot, because almost everything I do that makes my job stressful is outside of what was originally my job description. Originally, I was hired as a programmer, like as a web designer. And I ended up taking on the project manager role because, like, we needed a project manager. But now I'm expected to do project management and design and development, and we're at kind of like this position where if I didn't cover that kind of stuff, the work would not get done on time. And so, you know, it's something I'm constantly telling my boss about, like, hey, so you know, like, I'm doing this because I have the bandwidth to do it, and we don't have enough designers, but we are running into a resourcing problem. And so, you know, if it gets to the point where it gets worse, it's gonna be on him because he didn't hire another designer. Because right now, the way it's set up at my work is our lead designer only shows up 3 days a week. I was like, why does he still work here? Like, if he's not committed to actually working, then, you know. If he's not committed to the work, why are we keeping him around? I guarantee pretty much any job I take, I'm gonna be working probably less than I do now. Just because my current job, it's pretty insane. I do the job for like 3 people. Yeah, and it's like, you know, I'm a project manager, but like the amount of hands-on shit I do is absurd. I'm a load-bearing snacks when it comes to my work. You take me out and the whole operation falls apart. And like, sure, the company may be able to run if I were to leave, but they're gonna have a bit of like a rough growing pain period. Because clients are gonna be like, hey, this stuff used to get done in like a day, and now it's taking a week. What's going on over there? And they may start thinking about picking up a different vendor for their design work. Well, I'd see, if you were promised a bonus and you have it in writing and they didn't give it to you, I would just not work until I get paid that bonus. And if they go, okay, well, we're gonna fire you, and be like, alright, see you in court, bud. See how profitable it is for them to pay for a lawyer. Yeah, and I know that was like, well, my boss offered to pay for my Nintendo Switch too. That was him being like, yeah, well, I can't give her a bonus, or I can't give her a raise, but I can give her this one-time bonus and I'll keep her happy for a bit. Like, I still plan on asking him about a raise later in the year once I come up on my 10 years of working at the same company. I'm gonna be like, hey, so I'm working here for 10 years and I'm being paid less than the average rate for my position. What's going on? I mean, I don't know anybody who's worked at a job for 10 years. At least in my age demographic. I mean, my dad worked at the same company for like 25 years, and I'm the type of person, like, I'd rather not change jobs. Like, I'm not gonna change jobs to get paid an extra couple $1,000s a year. It'd have to be a really big bump for me to want to change. Yeah, I'm not really even sure. I'm not really sure I can unionize when our team is less than 10 people. Yeah, I'm unionizing my stream to make you guys pay me more. Make that bar go filled. Whee! I don't know, it's a little different for me in streams because I just stream for fun, and like the support just lets me have more fun and make more fun for everybody. It's not my livelihood. Make bar fill up. Make line number big. Yeah, no, I'm just vibing when it comes to streaming. This is like, cause like, I don't know, when I go to work and I have to put myself in the web design meat grinder, I like streaming before that because it gives me like a nice little mental energy boost. Because usually we have a pretty fun time. Even like when we have like a really low-key stream, or like even just like a low turnout stream, it's still nice because it's nice to know that people want to show up, make this part of their morning, make this part of their routine. Even if you think about it, even if a single person showed up, right, and was just kind of shooting the shit while I shiny hunt. Imagine like every single day you get to go like hang out with a friend before you go to work. That's kind of what I got going on. That's the good shit. My god, the frame rate over here is horrendous. I feel like this game's gonna randomly crash on me and I should probably save. See, Shin, I feel like we're a rare breed though, because like I don't know a lot of people that stay at the same job. More often than not, I hear about like friends rage quitting jobs, and like sometimes I wish I could do that. I'd rather not burn bridges. I've done that enough in life, and I think I probably wouldn't feel very good about it. Yeah, you gotta have a good time streaming. I just don't think I would be able to stream as well. Like, I already have like a hard time when I stream. Like, I get really, believe it or not, I get really anxious before I stream. I'm like constantly worried that I'm just gonna suck at it. And you would think after doing this for, you know, a couple of years, that kind of anxiety and nervousness would go away, but it doesn't for me. I don't know. I just get anxious when I'm got a spotlight on me. Yeah. Oh, see, my tracking just keeps jumping all over the place, and I'm gonna gondola lose my mind. Why are you freaking out, Mr. Lighthouse? Are you asking to be replaced? Because I don't want to spend money on that right now. The bases are clean. They're mounted on the ceiling, so like there's no way that they can really get bumped or dirty or anything. They're also angled down a little bit, so they're not gonna even get dust on them. See, look, my arm's just fucking going wherever it wants to go. What the fuck is happening? I don't understand. I didn't have this problem all last week. It's just today. Just started doing that. I'm out. It's not Warudo. It's yeah, no, I can see that they're working fine. I just... It's less Warudo, more Steam VR being the problem. Yeah, demon possession. Yeah, and I didn't change anything this last weekend. The only thing I can think of is I played Steam VR and I did it from my basement. But I was using a Quest, so it's different hardware.
Listen, I know it may be hard to hear, but there is no such thing as a Margle-Flarge.
Oh.
Even if he did exist, he would not hishka-babble you, nor would he schmorgle you.
Oh, no.
No,
Not the
I'm not on
schmorgling.
drugs, I'm just high on respecting women.
Oh. Alright then. You guys ready for the saltiest sandwich ever? Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like I could go in and maybe like clean up the room some more, but like I don't know, my room's really clean. It's not gross in here. And I'm not really sure what it could be reflecting off of that wasn't here before. It's super irritating. Alright, let's see. Where do we have prosciutto? There's prosciutto and salt. Boom. This game's so good. Look at all the stuff just clipping through the screen. Boom. Tasty snacks original. Show us the birds. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Go mess them up, big dog. Oricorio is actually apparently like usable in VGC, which if we can figure out a way to work it into the team, like hell yeah, let's go for it.
As it's better to sink on the cum than to come sink in the sink. Come sink in me, the sink. Ah, gaga. Ha. The worms are back. Ah, ga 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 ga. Ha.
Ha? That's very good. The Lord of the Rings TV series. Also, who's Rami? I feel like I should know who that is, but I don't. I'm trying to be better about keeping track of other VTubers in my social circle. Trying to be better about hanging out with people's streams lately. But I feel like sometimes I forget who people are. If I don't see them on a daily basis, it's hard for me to remember names. okay, it's okay. I get you now. Okay, now I know who it is. See, sometimes like people rebrand like that, and if I didn't have them in one of my main feeds on Blue Sky, I lose track. I'll have to go check them out sometime. I don't think I've actually caught one of their streams before. Speaking of exposed weirdos, we haven't seen any of our like mall cows in a while. I think we finally like shook off Shade Amos, which is nice. Thankfully I haven't had to deal with Booba at all. Like he's just he permanently fucked off. I'm like a little worried he's gonna like try to like hit up Zone or someone else in like one of our social circles and be like, oh no, like I'm seeing a therapist now, and it's like, that's cool. Keep it to yourself. Like, you know, that's the thing. Whenever they lead with, oh yeah, no, I'm getting help now. Like, that's cool. We're not gonna be part of your healing journey. Good luck elsewhere. One can hope. One can hope, Led. One can hope. I'm seeing a therapist here in the minutes. Yeah, no, it's anytime they say I'm getting help, I'm seeing a therapist, like that seems like an excuse for, hey, I'm still the same person, but I'm working on it. Let me invade your life while I work through my shit. Like, fuck that. That's the thing with Shade Amos too. You would go on like Twitter and like do all kinds of heinous shit, and then you get banned. And it's like, bro, even the people you support hate you. Like, just fuck off, dude. Nobody wants you online. No, I knew Bart has done that. Yeah, no, because he reached out to a couple people, I think, right? 6 months of therapy, and all of a sudden he's all better, guys. Had nothing to do with the fact that a new Persona game came out. Haha. Nothing to do with Persona 3 Reload. Haha. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, and this isn't about any one specific person, so if anybody hearing this gets offended, but like, if someone's being banned from like all of your friends' streams, but you're not banning that person yourself, you really gotta ask yourself, are you just keeping that person around because you want the number? You want the extra viewer? You want the extra friend? Is that person really worth keeping around? Because if it's making everybody else uncomfortable, yeah, sure, you're getting that one extra person in your chat, but you're losing out on 5 other people that would potentially want to be there. And like, I made that mistake in the past because I told myself like, oh, whatever drama happens in our Discord, like, don't bring it here. But like certain things, I think that like in hindsight, like in certain things that doesn't apply. If someone exhibited abusive behavior, you can't just let that shit go. You gotta advocate for your friends that were affected by it. And like I said, I've been guilty of this in the past too, where I told the guy, I said, look, whatever happened between you and those other people, like, just don't bring it here and we're good. And in hindsight, that was fucking stupid. Holy crap, you're on a legend hunting spree over there, Jordan. That's awesome. How did you get Jirachi on Alpha Sapphire? Yeah, nah, if you're a groomer, get the hell out of Twitch, get the hell out of Blue Sky. There's no place for you on the internet. You can go on 4chan. They'll have you. You playing randomizer. Nice, nice. Yeah. No, I don't mind saying the name, Micanthrope. I'm glad people from the, from our I'm trying to avoid name dropping other people in the group. I don't mind name dropping the problem people because I think people need to know about it. But we banned Micanthrope from this stream because they said some really weird, gross, out-of-pocket stuff. And there's times where people in the chat will say something and it's the equivalent of like farting audibly in the room and making the room stink. But then like what this guy did was the social equivalent of pulling your pants down and having like making a diarrhea puddle on the floor. Like you don't get to come back after that. I can tolerate hot takes. I can tolerate a certain amount of neuro spicy. I don't tolerate groomers. I don't tolerate pedophiles. I don't tolerate people with abusive behavior. And I am increasingly not tolerating main character syndrome, which is basically if someone comes to my server and I feel like they're trying to fucking strong arm their way into my day-to-day, I've been getting increasingly less tolerant of that. Mostly just because I like the vibe we have going on, and if you come in and add to it, great. But if you come in and try to change it or take it over, you're gonna be asked to leave. Okay, because I don't want to like be doing like X-Files night with the homies, and then we got some guy coming in that makes everybody want to leave. Like that's a bad time. Alright, no Oricorio. What was the other thing? We could do... I don't need any more shiny Dunsparce, I have a bunch of them. Not a flying type sandwich, so I guess Bombardier? That's like kind of a shitty spot. Yeah, I would say something to Stetchen, but like I'm not good friends with Stetchen, and like I feel like it'd be a bit out of place for me to reach out to them. Hey Rob, how's it going? We were just talking about Bardino and the other cringe characters that have been banned from this stream. Yeah, I feel like once the Switch 2 comes out and we're playing Mario Kart and we have like new people coming in to check out that game, we're gonna probably get someone. We're gonna get someone silly coming in. I can feel it. It's on the horizon. Doc on him should be on the Syntax Stereo Twitter. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, Amuse, I don't... I'm not good enough friends with Stetchin to feel comfortable going into a stream and saying, hey, you should probably kick this guy out. We do have a channel, like, where we share, like, disseminate information about, we call it the What an Asshole channel. And this is a channel that exists in a couple Discords I'm in, where we basically, like, crosstalk on problem characters that may hop communities if they get banned. So we've talked about Bardino on there, so anybody in the like Goop Troop or whatever that wants to ban Bardino has the information. Whether or not they do, that's up to them. John chat member? That's a sus name if I've ever seen one. Johnny, thank you for the resub. I'm glad you appreciate the background chatting music. That's good. Also, like, for streamer friends, shared ban lists are a godsend. If you ever want access to my shared ban list, even if you just kind of casually view the channel once in a while, and you just want to, anybody that would be a problem here, you want to ban from your channel too, like, I have no problem sharing my ban list with people. It's a feature, I think it's in the Twitch dashboard under moderation. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who I'd have to add besides, like the two main people that I have banned that I would never let back in are Booba and Shade Amos. And Shade Amos just, like, kept making up new characters to come back as, which was fucking weirdo behavior if I've ever seen it, but, Booba has known to stay away because he's afraid, he's afraid of me. He knows that I have things on him that would put him in prison, so, you know. And I know where he lives. Bonus points. Who? Booba? I'm sure we can probably remove him from the clip leaderboard. I could even find whatever clip he did and just delete it. I'm like Jesus. I may forgive, but I'll never forget. Bro, our shiny luck today has been dog water. So Jesus said, ah, clip. We can just delete that clip. That's fine. Okay, can you send me the link and I'll just to the clip? Or anyone, just send it to me over DMs. I can just delete the clip and see if that removes them from the leaderboard. It's alright, the theme of the last 2 weeks has been doing channel cleanup. This counts as channel cleanup, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. Once I kill all these weird little storks. What if, like, these storks were all carrying babies, and I'm just, like, lowering the birth rate of Paldea by doing this? honey, isn't the baby supposed to be due? And then there's just me outside just killing all the birds. See, this is why I hate where like it's in the shadow, so it looks like it's a different shade of a color. Like, would it have killed them to put in the sparkling noise? Bad ending to Yoshi Island. Baby Mario gets a fourth trimester abortion. Wonder what stork meat tastes like. Probably gamey, huh? Yummers. Abortion. Someone's watching the stream going, oh, you're talking about abortion. That's offensive. You can't say that on stream. Secret ending. God, that was funny. Kevin's cakes are in a league of their own. Did he end up deleting the tweet like he said he was gonna? Bruh, like the shiny one's flying around and it just like flies away. I'm gonna just uninstall the game. No more Pokemon streams. Pokemon streaming has been canceled. He does realize that one of his VTuber models is an Inkling, right? That's copyright infringement. We're gonna have to sue. Even worse, it's got a German color scheme, so it's promoting a political ideology, which is, Nintendo doesn't like that. I would do a Pokemon Smash Pass stream. When people say I'm copying that one guy, was it PewDiePie that did that, or was that AlphaRad, or was it Moist? I don't know these big names. They all kind of blur together after a certain point. Well, at least he deleted the tweet. God, if I ever post a hot take on Twitter that's that bad, you guys give me the business for it. Markiplier? Okay. Alright, that's... Oh, okay, I know which one Mark. He's like the I don't know what this is, but this is disgusting guy. Is he that guy? That. Okay. See, I know them by the memes, but I don't know their actual content, because I don't, like, most of the content creators, I think the biggest content creator I watch on YouTube is Papa Me. Oh, the tweet is still up? Oh, no. You should post a screenshot of his stream with his, like, Inkling character, and then tag Nintendo. Only he liked his own tweet. Of course he did. What else is new? Classic Kevin moment. Just start replying to it with thumbs down emojis. I don't use Twitter, so I can't go in there and bully him. I'm gonna have to bully my own mods to keep them in line. Liking your own tweet, just like when you go back and you look at it and you see that you're the only one that liked your tweet, that's gotta hurt your pride. Bro, okay, do we cook this sandwich all the way through? No. Any more flying types we can... Bro, we only got a single shiny today. What the hell? You fart and sniff it. I feel like stealing art also poisons the algorithm, TBH. It's funny. It's funny to watch. It's... You know what it is? It's like having the friend that wears the tinfoil hat. Like, you just kind of go, yeah, uh-huh, okay, bud. And pretend they just start spouting off nonsense. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Problematic shit takes, but like at least it's not like bigotry problematic. He did it again? I thought we talked to him about this. I'm gonna take away his... I'm taking away his sword. Oh wait, is it... It's not, he didn't do it again? Okay. Alright, if he does it again, let me know. Because if he does, I told him I'm taking away his sword. If he does again. Because, see, here's the thing. I don't care. I don't care what my mods do. But if it comes back to me through more than one other person, like, hey, your mod's doing this. That's a bad look for me. Don't... keep in mind, if you mod for a channel and you do something weird, you do something problematic, it comes back. Yeah, don't. Oh, bro, I'm caught in the infinite Tauros loop. We saved after catching that Snivy, right? So if I wanted to just, like, pretend this last 30 minutes of shiny hunting didn't actually do anything. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try for a Tauros. If it doesn't pan out, I'll just probably not save. Oh, you can't even see the stick bug because it's in a weird spot. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can line this up. Where's the stick bug? Here he is. Let's see if I can get this just perfectly aligned. Ground sources. Let's try it again. Stick bug. Almost. He's almost in the right spot. I gotta get him a little bit lower. Sorry, you guys have to peek behind the veil. I don't make the rules. I just work here. That seems about right. Try it again. Close enough. Oh, see, Amona's behind the chat now. God damn it. Persona chat. There we We'll nudge it just a tiny bit further down. Did Iguana get killed? I thought we brought Iguana back. God, if I got fucking this much Herba Mystica today, and I only got one shiny to show for it, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. I feel like I've been grouchy today. Am I being grouchy today? Is it because I didn't actually get caffeine? I've been sleeping like shit too, because it's been so hot out. Oh, tofu and gunk sandwich. Yeah, that's gotta be a slimy sandwich if I've ever seen one. Let's see. Mute tab. Ban. I don't know why Booba wasn't already banned. That's weird. I thought I banned him. What the fuck? Maybe I spelled it wrong. I didn't do it with 3 O's. Well, okay. He also had 2 channels. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he had Booba and then he had Booba VR for when he like did his shameful VR dancing routine. I'm surprised. I would have thought he was banned. Maybe I like blocked him instead of banning him, and that's why I didn't think of it. He does have a blue sky, yeah. Oh my god. We're gonna try this for taking him out. I'm gonna try not to accidentally kill a shiny when it shows up, but we'll see what happens. Oh, you got sushi for lunch? I'm jelly. Yeah, I can see why you'd be tempted to do that. I would just... Here's the thing, though. It's like, if you message him, then it's gonna put me back on his radar, and I don't want that. I don't want to get that, hey, so I've been seeing a therapist thing, like... Because that's the thing you gotta be careful with those kind of people, is like... Because he knows I have so much, like, dirt on him. And I never put that expose out on him. I only showed that to a very small handful of people. And what people like that will do is they try to get back in the good graces of whoever's got the dirt on them in hopes that it won't come out against them later. Yeah, no fucking thanks. I feel like a cowboy herding toros. I like the who's your therapist? Dr. Mario? color is shiny Tauros? I don't want to accidentally kill one. I feel like it's green. You know, I just thought of a good new insult for streamers. Just tell them you hope they get a crippling gambling addiction and go stream on Kick. The fuck is skin failure? AI Dr. Mario? Oh. Gross. He has a Newgrounds account? Oh god. Why my character look like she taking a shit over there? Yeah, no, I get that. Sometimes it's better to just keep an eye on them rather than track, like, but I don't know, because, like, I'm worried that by doing that, you're not letting yourself have the option to, like, it's why I stopped making a point to go check up on Booba or Shade Amos or any of these people. It's like, I gotta move on from that shit, too. And if they keep coming back and I keep reporting them, like, you know, I shouldn't have to do that. But if I keep going and checking on them, then it's kind of like I'm still letting them have a grip on me, you know? It's tricky. There's probably not like there's not a one-size-fits-all solution to that, but
don't let them grab you.
Bro, I'm getting fucking... It's like the Spanish Bull Run out here. Yeah, and I like I said, like, I think there's maybe a time and a place for it. In my case, like, the people that did shit to me, I just kind of cut them out and move on. I've also... Sorry, I had a thought and the train just, like, left the station before I could get it out. Bro, how am I supposed to... They just keep, like, spawning me inside of Tauros. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh my god. There's so many of them. I can't climb that wall. Maybe I just fly over them. But the game's gonna crash. Dude, I have a commander root block because I hate that it just sits in like every single Twitch channel. I was like, good night, Led. Mwah. We'll catch you later, bud. Oh wait, did I already finish off that outbreak? Oh yeah, I did. Bro, no shiny luck today. What the hell? We only got one. We only got the smug leaf. Yeah, no, that outbreak's toast. Let's see, we got Dunsparce, Donphan, Venonat. Oh, I don't feel like we're gonna have a good time in the leg tree thicket, but sure. Let's see. Who's calling me? How dare you? Let's see. Cool. All right. We're going to do one more hunt. Yeah, just be careful with your own mental health there, Underclock, because, like, I don't know. I feel like if I had to keep track of shitty people all the time, it would damage my own mental health a little bit. Let's see. Gotta check shiny sandwich bug. Can I get shiny Venonat, please? And then Kevin shows up as soon as I make the sandwich. Yeah, that's valid. And I think, like, if you're friends with someone and they do something shitty and you didn't know about it, don't, or at least try not to guilt yourself about it. It's hard not to, especially, like, I don't know. If, like, one of my close friends came out as, like, some kind of, like, sex offender or something, I'd probably have, like, a really hard time wrapping my head around that. Yeah. And I've had no shortage of people that have either taken advantage or just given me reason not to trust. And so, like, I try not to, like, carry that into other relationships I have with people, but I am a lot less, like, willing to let people in my inner circle now. And my rule that I implemented last year, which is, like, if you do something, like, you rage quit my Discord server because you're throwing some weird mental health hissy fit or whatever, like, that's fine. You're welcome to come back, but you don't get access back to the mods channel. You don't get access to the inner circle, because it's like that kind of stuff. It's hard to get the trust back. Also, Goku, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Yeah, someone named Goku followed. I get shiny Venonat.
Right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see.
There we go.
Catch them bad, walk down, face them with that heater. The devil under your feet, you're on your way to see him.
Nice! What are you doing in Violet? Are you shiny hunting as well, or are you just kind of playing through the game more casually? Also, chat, we're gonna try something new on Friday. We're gonna try VGC, but we're not doing the tournament. Hell yeah! That's good. That's good, Underclock. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad at least for me, over the past couple of years, my goal is just to be, like, trimming down the number of things that are giving me mental anguish. So, like, you know, I got a better living situation. I got away from a toxic living situation. I got my financial stress mostly sorted out. Yeah, I mean, it's also been a rough year, just given the stuff with stuff in the U.S. being the way that it is right now. I definitely think it's like you gotta do what you can in the realms that you have some control. You can't control what other people do, but you can control who you spend your time with. You can control how you react to things. I think at the end of the day, if you can keep a roof over your head, keep yourself fed, and give yourself some kind of simple creature comfort, whatever that is for you, whether it's video games or a different hobby, like, I think that's what matters. You don't need to be super rich. You don't need to have like 5 million people thirsting after you. You don't need to be a Twitch partner. You just need to have a couple of things that make you happy and a stable living condition. Deepest lore. I don't know. I don't know if I can call this lore. It's more like a bozo report, reporting on all the bozos that we've encountered. I'm not looking forward to work today. I feel like work is just gonna, like, generate extra psychic damage today, especially because of the tech hiccups I've been having. Oh, I just realized my my backpack is huh. That's new. I got the ghost backpack. What the fuck? Today on the Bozo Report, I have a new thing I want to work on. So you guys know how I have the Among Us ban animation? I want to come up with one that's for, like, when someone's particularly bad, we throw them in a lake of acid. And we're gonna call it Satan's Lake of Acid. Yeah. Well, so some of my goals here for the coming year is I have some things I want to do to crank up crank up the quality, crank up the content, but not... Don't get me wrong, I ain't on that partner grind. I'm not thinking in those terms. I'm just thinking, like, what can we do to, like, make this place even better? And, I want to get to the point where it makes sense that I can start talking about, like, okay, who are we calling part of the production team? And, like, it's gonna be hard for me, outsourcing some of that stuff that helps make this more than it is. You know, having a video editor that helps with minimally clips, but like also like YouTube stuff, and it's like it's something I have a budget for, but I just gotta find the right fit. Streaming onto YouTube and Discord, or sorry, YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. And it's something I'm gonna be careful about, because I want to make sure I bring in the right people, because otherwise then you have this kind of drama to deal with. I think a lot of the times people are too hasty to take whatever help they can get, and then next thing you know, you're throwing your hat in the ring with like some kind of goober. Bro, how many sandwiches did we do today? We did like 5 sandwiches and we only got a single shiny. Good God. Did I at least get... I didn't even pick up that... Oh, I got the gourmand mark for him, so that's cool, I guess. I've been mark collecting on some of these Pokemon. I want to get Paldea ribbons on my like main teams, and then send them over to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and get the marks over there too. It's a no bitches Monday, I guess. No bitches, no backpack material load in. People will say, oh no, this game's fine. People are just too mean to it. People are just too critical. My brother, the game isn't even loading correctly. I can see through my character. No bitches, no textures. All right. Watch the version on the Switch 2 somehow be worse. That would be schnuts. All right, guys. If you're not in the Discord, this is where we hang out off stream. It's where we do all kinds of fun stuff, like X-Files night and Fortnite and other games. X-Files night's not a game. X-Files night's a fun thing we do. All right. Let's see here. Who's streaming? Hale's streaming. Oh, but they have a BRB screen up. Tino's streaming. They're playing Tekken. Squibs is playing Scarlet and Violet. What are you guys in the mood for? Oh, Gobchan's streaming art.
Just use your imagination.
And Freya's doing Ace Attorney. What are you guys in the mood for?
The ultimate aim is to produce sound which is completely acceptable to the listener. Records that give you
big stretchy. It's all good, Underclock. Alright, we're gonna raid Tino. And we're gonna make fun of them. Whatever character they're using, we're gonna say is mid, okay? That's the plan. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.